와 경쟁하다.
compete with against, compete with against, compete with against.
경쟁력이 있는.
competitive prices, competitive prices, competitive prices.
경쟁하고 있는.
competing company, competing company, competing company.
경쟁, 시합, 경연, 대회.
competition, competition, competition.
경쟁력,
competitiveness, competitiveness, competitiveness.
경쟁력 있게.
competitively, competitively, competitively.
지불해야 하는, 만기가 된.
due, due, due.
회비. 두즈, 두즈, 두즈. 때문에.
due to, due to, due to.
할 예정이다.
be due to, be due to, be due to.
하기 위해 노력하다.
make an effort to, make an effort to, make an effort to.
를 하기 위한 노력으로.
in an effort to, in an effort to, in an effort to.
를 하기 위한 시도로.
in an attempt to, in an attempt to, in an attempt to.
지연, 연기하다.
delay, delay, delay. delay postpone, delay postpone, delay postpone. defer, defer, defer.
지체 없이.
without delay, without delay, without delay. immediately, immediately, immediately. promptly, promptly, promptly. at once, at once, at once. right away, right away, right away.
사실상.
virtually, virtually, virtually. in fact, in fact, in fact. actually, actually, actually. as a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, as a matter of fact. in effect, in effect, in effect.
연설하다.
deliver an address, deliver an address, deliver an address. deliver a speech, deliver a speech, deliver a speech.
배달.
delivery, delivery, delivery.
소비하다.
consume, consume, consume.
소비.
consumption, consumption, consumption. spending, spending, spending. expenditure, expenditure, expenditure.
기밀의 특성.
confidential nature, confidential nature, confidential nature.
기밀로.
confidentially, confidentially, confidentially.
기밀.
confidentiality, confidentiality, confidentiality.
신뢰, 자신감, 비밀.
confidence, confidence, confidence.
의무적인.
mandatory, mandatory, mandatory.
권한, 지시하다.
mandate, mandate, mandate.
입력하다, 들어가다.
enter, enter, enter.
입장, 가입, 출품작.
entry, entry, entry.
입구.
entrance, entrance, entrance.
후에.
following, following, following.
이어지는, 다.
the following event, the following event, the following event.
와 합병하다.
merge with, merge with, merge with. consolidate, consolidate, consolidate.
하자, 마자, 위에.
upon on, upon on, upon on,
적절한, 적합한,
appropriate, 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 proper, 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 suitable, 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 opportune, opportune, opportune,
예의 바른,
courteous, courteous, courteous,
이,
courtesy, courtesy, courtesy,
호의로,
as a courtesy, as a courtesy, as a courtesy,
저렴한 가격, 알맞은,
affordable, affordable, affordable,
저렴함,
affordability, affordability, affordability,
알맞게, 감당할 수 있게,
affordably, affordably, affordably,
지시하다, 가르치다,
instruct, instruct, instruct,
유익한,
instructive, instructive, instructive,
강사,
instructor, instructor, instructor,
교육,
instruction, instruction, instruction,
지시사항, 사용설명서,
instructions, instructions, instructions,
출시, 출시하다, 시작하다,
launch, launch, launch,
출시하다, 시작하다,
begin, 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 start, 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 initiate, 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 commence, 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 take up, take up, take up,
승인하다,
approve, approve, approve,
승인,
approval, approval, approval,
매우,
highly, 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 extremely, 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 very, very, very,
체계적인 일상 스케줄,
structured daily schedule, structured daily schedule, structured daily schedule,
구조, 구조물, 건축물, 구축하다,
structure, structure, structure,
존재하다,
exist, exist, exist,
현존하는, 기존의,
existing, existing, existing,
현존, 존재,
existence, existence, existence,
부수적인, 우연의,
incidental, incidental, incidental,
사건, 사고,
incident, incident, incident,
부수적으로,
existence, existence, existence,
사고 발생률,
incidence, incidence, incidence,
완화시키다,
relieve, 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 ease, 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 alleviate, alleviate, alleviate,
호의 부탁,
favor, favor, favor,
호의적인, 유리한,
favorable, favorable, favorable,
유리하지 않는, 호의적이지 않는,
unfavorable, unfavorable, unfavorable,
마음 내키지 않는,
unwilling, unwilling, unwilling,
마지못해,
unwillingly, unwillingly, unwillingly,
능동적 자세,
willingness, willingness, willingness,
관해서,
regarding, 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 concerning, 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 on, on, as to, as to, as to, as for, as for, as for, within regard to, within regard to, within regard to, within reference to, within reference to, within reference to, relating to, relating to, relating to,
부품, 구성 요소,
component, 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 part, 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 element, element, element,
와 계약을 맺다,
enter into agreements, enter into agreements, enter into agreements,
제휴를 맺다,
enter into a partnership, enter into a partnership, enter into a partnership,
겪다,
undergo, undergo, undergo,
수리하다,
repairs, repairs, repairs,
개조하다,
renovations, renovations, renovations,
조사, 검사하다,
inspections, inspections, inspections,
유지, 관리하다,
maintenance, maintenance, maintenance,
수리하다,
repairs, repairs, repairs,
등록하다,
register for, register for, register for, enroll in, enroll in, enroll in, sign up, sign up, sign up,
현저한, 눈에 띄는, 유명한,
prominent, 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 noted, 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 renowned, 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 celebrated well known, celebrated well known, celebrated well known,
눈에 띄게,
eminently, eminently, eminently,
결국 이되다,
result in, result in, result in,
비롯되다,
result from, result from, result from,
바램,
desire, desire, desire,
바랬던,
desired, desired, desired,
바람직한, 탐나는,
desirable, desirable, desirable,
대표자, 책임, 권한을 위임하다, 대표하다,
delegate, delegate, delegate,
대표단,
delegation, delegation, delegation,
바로 후에,
directly, 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 soon, 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 shortly, 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 immediately, 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 after, 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 shortly afterwards, shortly afterwards, shortly afterwards, shortly thereafter, shortly thereafter, shortly thereafter,
상당한, 상당히 많은,
substantial, 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 significant, 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 considerable, considerable, considerable,
건물의 재단, 창립,
foundation, 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 founding, founding, founding,
처음에, 머리 글자로 서명하다,
initial, initial, initial,
시작하다,
initiate, initiate, initiate,
처음에는,
initially, initially, initially,
소유하다,
possess, possess, possess,
소유,
possession, possession, possession,
현재에 참석한, 주다, 제시하다, 제출하다, 발표하다,
present, present, present,
출석, 존재감,
presence, presence, presence.
현재,
Presently, presently, presently. At present, at present, at present.
발표, 수여,
Presentation, presentation, presentation.
내 책임이 있다.
Be responsible for, be responsible for, be responsible for. Be liable for, be liable for, be liable for. Be in charge of, be in charge of, be in charge of. Be charged with, be charged with, be charged with.
도움이 되는,
Conducive, conducive, conducive.
내 책임이 있다.
Helpful, helpful, helpful. Beneficial, beneficial, beneficial. Instrumental, instrumental, instrumental. Instructive, instructive, instructive.
농산물, 생산하다, 제작하다,
Produce, produce, produce.
제품, 부산물,
Product, product, product.
생산, 제작, 상영,
Production, production, production.
생산성,
Productivity, productivity, productivity.
제안하다,
Propose, propose, propose.
제안된,
Proposed, proposed, proposed.
제안서,
Proposal, proposal, proposal.
독점적인,
Exclusive, exclusive, exclusive.
오로지,
Exclusively, exclusively, exclusively. Solely, solely, solely. Only, only, only.
진전, 발전, 진행하다,
Progress, progress, progress.
모시다, 근무하다, 서비스나 음식을 제공하다, 역할을 하다,
Serve, serve, serve.
근무, 서비스, 점검하다,
Service, service, service.
에 지원하다, 적용하다, 약, 풀 등을 바르다,
Apply, apply, apply.
지원서, 신청서, 적용, 어플 용도,
Application, application, application.
지원자,
Applicant, applicant, applicant.
서신을 주고받다,
Corresponds, corresponds, corresponds.
일치하다,
Corresponds to, corresponds to, corresponds to.
특파원, 통신원,
Correspondent, correspondent, correspondent.
서신,
Correspondence, correspondence, correspondence.